Business tools on a farm, more smart farmers are recognizing the importance of New Holland maintenance inspections to keep their tractors at full strength and ready for whatever the next year brings. Free engine and hydraulic oil analysis by System Guard when you schedule your inspection. Call New Holland Tri-County at 888-686-4638. New Holland Tri-County, where you can find people and equipment you can trust. Limited offer ends 12/31 of 2009.
Mortgages, like houses, come in all shapes and sizes. First Bank of Bern understands your personal wants and needs. We offer home mortgages that fit all walks of life and are originated and serviced locally. Our process is quick and easy, with competitive rates and the lowest fees around. Let us open the door to your dream house. For a mortgage you can live with, call First Bank of Bern, Equal Housing Lender.
First Bank of Bern, and on us today.
All right, we're back here at Norwell High School where the Bethel Regional Scoreboard is 23 for Norwell, 23 for Whitco. And we are honored to have a special guest here at halftime. We have Bethel College assistant basketball coach, Robbie Lightfoot. You're not only assistant coach, you're son of head coach.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, having my dad as the head coach and then a younger brother that plays, as a senior there. So it's kind of a family affair this year with all of us on the same court, either on the sidelines or on the court. So it makes it for a fun time.
What kind of perks does that bring for you?
Oh man, maybe a little bit more yelled at. I think maybe I don't know if you would consider that a perk, but I think you maybe get a little more heat when you're a coach's kid or something like that. But I don't know if there's too many perks outside of that. But it's a fun experience being with Dad every day.
Does he yell at you more as a coach, or did he yell more at you as a player? Because you played for him.
I did, definitely more as a player. He's very demanding as a coach. He demands a lot out of his players, and he wants the best out of them. So I think when you're there, especially when you're in practices and things like that, I think that there's times where he actually demands more out of you because you are his son, and he doesn't want to play favorites. So I think he makes sure that he's a little extra harder on his kids than he is most of his other players.
So is it sort of like a good cop, bad cop with you, with the rest of the team?
Yeah, I kind of get to be the mediator a little bit.
Okay.
There's times that they are a little bit frustrated with things that we are going with the head coach. It seems like my brother Ryan or the other guys on the team will come to me and ask, what does he want? What is going on? So I get to play a little bit of the good cop. I'm not necessarily the bad cop. So I get to handle all the good things, and he takes all the bad stuff. So it's kind of a win-win for me.
You're kind of the buffer zone.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I remember watching you play. I used to watch Channel 46. They'd have the high school football game of the week, and then towards the end of the season, they'd start showing some Bethel basketball games. I remember you playing.
Oh, great!
So,
yeah. So Channel 46 covers our basketball games. So hopefully you'll get to see number 30 out there for the Norwell Knights here coming up next year.
Well, that's what we're going to get all over you for coming into Little Old Wells County, stealing two of our greatest kids and taking them up to Bethel. And congratulations. Those are two great recruits that you guys picked up.
Oh, we're really excited about them. We were just going to see them play in the summertime and watching them play over at Spees Fieldhouse or wherever they're at on the road. It's just really neat to see those two guys stand out. And then when we saw where they're from, we're like, wow, they're pretty close kids to the Norwell area. So we thought, that would be a good fit. And it's nice to know that the guys that we're bringing in already are really good friends, and they've played together, and they've already developed that relationship with each other. So I think maybe that had a little bit of a play in when getting one and you get the other. So they become one of our recruiters as an assistant coach. They make some calls for us and help us out in that regard as well.
Yeah, and I know that Brandon and Cody are pretty good friends. They played baseball together as kids and played basketball together as kids, and football there for a little while against each other. And so I know that Brandon knew that he was going to sign once Cody signed.
Yeah, it's really good. And it was just neat to go down and have them sit in the bleachers together, already having that relationship built, and then going in the locker room. So it's one of those things where they actually know how the other one plays. So it's one of those things when you bring them in next year, they're not really going to have to worry about, how does this new guy play? I've never really played with him before. They've already got that relationship both on and off the floor.
You got a couple other local kids here that these guys are all well aware of. And you got the Concordia kid.
Right, Patrick Edding, who's a 6'6" post player for Concordia, and then locally, and then a kid named Spencer Crin, who plays for Southwood high school. So a bunch of little area guys in here that we're really, really excited about, which, I mean, the nice thing is, again, they both all know each other, and I think maybe after we got Spencer really early and then Cody Cochran after that, I think it kind of trickle effect into getting Patrick Edding from Concordia and then, of course, Brandon. So it's been a really good thing, and they've been playing some really good basketball. So we're excited. It's nice when you get to come to a gym and just watch your kids play rather than having to worry about talking to them afterwards and rattling off the Huntingtons and everybody else that's around here. So we got to make sure we get our foot in the door early. So it's nice just to come and relax and watch them play, knowing that they're already going to be a big part of Bethel next year.
When did those two guys get on the radar screen for you guys, Cody and Brandon?
Both of those guys particularly came in early June when we watched them play AAU. I mean, we already had our eye on them, their junior years of high school, but we really focus on, I think, a lot of the recruiting style for our division and our league is making sure that you hit the seniors going into their senior year and, you know, maybe talking to them after their junior year, and we've done a little bit of that. So it was toward the end of their junior year after they played, and then especially this coming in summer, watching them play, we were really, really impressed with both of them, you know, their ability. You got Brandon, who is a great 6'5" guard, 6'5" guard basically that can step out and shoot the three, and then he can run the floor, which we really, really liked. And then you have Cody, who's just a really good set shooter that can make things happen. So between the two of them, they're really complementary, and they can play both positions very well. So it was a really, really good eye-opener early in the summer that we needed to make sure that those were top on our list.
Yeah, well, Bethel is currently ranked number 2 in the country, and you lose 5 seniors this year?
Yes, 5 seniors, so we knew that it was going to have to be a big class coming in, and it makes it nice because those 5 seniors that we brought in earlier were almost in the same boat. It's almost like a evolving thing here when we had 5 seniors that we brought in as freshmen. They had all played together, they had all done that stuff, so it was good to have that continuity. And then when you have another group of 6 that we're bringing in so far that have that relationship and are already playing together, so it made it nice. So it was one of those things where we try to make sure that we tell our guys that we're not rebuilding, we're reloading with great guys and great people, because the guys that we're bringing in are not just great basketball players, but they're great kids. They have very high GPAs. They make sure that academics is a focus, and so that's another plus for us that we really, really respect in that regard.
Well, one of your worst nightmares has to be to travel all this way and your kid you're coming to watch gets in foul trouble.
I know, you travel all this way and he picks up the 2 fouls and he puts that 3rd one up on that charge, but it's okay. It's good, you know, and it's nice, like I said, it's nice when we talk to Patrick or when we talk to other guys and, you know, that want to like, well, maybe I want to make my, you know, a commitment later on after the season's over, but, you know, Brandon said I want to make my choice before, so it gets it off my back, so he doesn't have to worry about scouts coming to watch him and making sure that he has to impress people. He can just go out, enjoy his senior year, enjoy his friends, his teammates, and not worry about having to play necessarily well, because we already know he's a great basketball player, even though he may be struggling a little bit here in the first half.
Well, we really appreciate you coming by, and you're stepping in for your dad.
Oh, no problem.
We're probably getting ready for the big game against Cochran tomorrow.
We really are. We're getting ready for the Maple Leafs tomorrow, and and then conference season is just really, really, really tough between Huntington and Indiana Wesleyan, and it seems like from top to bottom the conference is just always really, really, really strong.
Well, maybe you'll get back to the dominant teams in the 90s. I remember.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be nice? I hope so. Hopefully we can get back to the way things used to be.
All right. Well, thanks again for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me, guys. Take care. Enjoy the second half.
Robbie Lightfoot from Bethel College, where Brandon Gerber and Cody Cochran have signed to play. So we appreciate him stopping by. So that was nice of him.
Yeah, that was nice. And it's we talked about it a couple times already. It's nice that Cody and Brandon are going to be able to play together. Yeah. They both come from great families, and they're really great kids, and we've watched them excel.
Chance to go over stats.